Welcome in, everybody. It's the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I'm Greg, and I'm being joined by... Is he Spider-Man yet? That's Flex. What's up, big fella?
It is official. I'm not Spider-Man.
God damn it. I thought, after your origin story of waiting like 10 days, it'd finally kick in and you'd be the Spider-Man we all hoped for.
And maybe it's more than 10 days.
Should we give it a full 2 weeks?
Oh, I'm going to give it 2 weeks.
All right. That's fair. When do we cut off our hoping?
3 weeks?
Okay. 21 days after.
Yeah. Well, there was that one movie. It was like 28 days later. So maybe it's 28 days.
Yeah, had nothing to do with Spider-Man, but yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's viruses and stuff. I'm just trying to I just really want to become Spider-Man.
I get it.
Like maybe after 4 weeks, I'll give it 5. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll play it week by week.
But sooner or later, maybe I'll be thwipping. Probably won't be thwipping.
Right. Hey, welcome into batch 948. Hey, you Spider-Man yet? Nope. Still waiting.
Thwip. Damn.
I'm sorry, are you falling on a wet floor? What is going on here?
Yeah, the thwip. That's what Spider-Man, the sound that the webs come out. It's thwip.
Gotcha. Was not aware.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know it was thwip.
Yeah, like in the comics, like THWIP is like thwip.
Oh, would they write that out? Thwip?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how I know it.
Not a comic reader, sorry.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Damn it, dude.
Anywho, not a Spider-Man show. At Craft Beer Republic, mail at craftbeerrepublic.com, all that good shit. All right, lots to get to. Let's stop thwipping around and all that. Shout out to our top listing city of last week, which was actually Paso Robles, where I go all the time to drink wine and not drink beer. I don't know if I finally said the name long enough and people started listening up there.
Or they started looking at the stickers on the bathroom wall and have been searching.
Yeah. It says, for a good time, call 805-538-BEER. Like, I should give this a try. That's how I should get people to listen to the show. Just do like a QR code. It says like, for a free blowjob, scan this QR code. It just takes you to our website. Or it takes them to debsdicks.com. How great would that be?
Oh, what a great website.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's a picture of Spider-Man and
the whip.
So anyways, thanks, Paso. Maybe it's just my sister downloading the show over and over and over again.
You got a sister?
Yeah. I think she's getting married soon. I don't know.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. You know what she should do? Because, she's got child and all that stuff.
She got a kid?
Yeah, it's crazy. Happened yesterday.
Unreal.
She should download all the episodes and just play them on loop so that he gets more excited when I come over.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Nothing like early education by the Craft Beer Republic.
Yeah. You use a little Uncle Greggy Daddy voice.
That's
I wanted that to sound weird.
Yeah. Mission accomplished.
I went with Uncle Greggy Daddy and not Uncle Daddy Greggy.
Yeah. Either way, it's not great, but you made it less greater.
That's what I'm here for.
Good job.
It's what they don't pay me for.
One of these days. All right. Flex still on the anti-venom over there, so not drinking, but I will be having a beer for y'all. In fact, before I read the next thing, I think I need a beer. God damn. Untappd has more pop-ups than a fucking porn site these days.
Say what?
Yeah. I am drinking. Thanks to intern Brian.
What a stud, by the way.
Fucking stud. I tell you what. I'm drinking Pint House Brewing's Electric Jellyfish.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Yeah, 6.5%. Fun can, by the way.
Very fun. I've had that one.
Oh, have you?
Yes, I can't remember when I had it, but I had it.
Okay. It wasn't on the show because I looked it up before I had this because I kind of thought I had already drank it and I went down this rabbit hole and I was like, okay, it does not exist on the show. 6.5%, 73 IBUs, has a 406 on Untappd with over 48,000 ratings.
It's a lot.
Jesus. They say, brewed with some of our favorite new hop varieties from our favorite hop farmers, Citra, Simcoe, Chinook, Yukona, Zaka, and Galaxy. When was that written? Because none of those are new. Electric Jellyfish is filled with a bright tropical citrus character, along with notes of orange, mango, lychee, and a floral backbone. The Jellyfish is a hazy new school IPA focusing on juicy hop flavor and aroma while keeping the bitterness balanced and refreshing. See, I went on this whole thing today. I was like, did I have this already? I thought I had this already. Brian left it here on purpose so I could have it on the show. And so I was certain that I'd already had it. And it's just been sitting in my fridge for like a month. And so I was searching down. Finally, I texted him. I was like, hey, didn't you leave this at my house? And then he couldn't remember leaving it at my house. And then I had to refresh him. Then he found it on his Untapped, which had a picture of my kitchen. So yes, he had it at my house. But apparently have not had it on the show yet. So anyways, I was excited to have it because this was one of the breweries that people told us we needed to go to when we were in Austin. And we did not. We ran out of time. What is it?
Pine House Pizza? What's it called?
Pine House Brewing.
Pine House Brewing. Okay.
Yeah. We did drive by it. It looked like a really cool spot. It was ginormous. Big old pint house and lights across the side.
Okay.
But yeah, just didn't have time for all the beers. But anyways, here we go. Digging in. The schnoz. I'm getting some mango. I also get a little of that floralness coming through, but it's a real light on the nose buds there.
Yeah, I remember I had this beer. We got a bunch of Texas stuff distroed. There was like a 2 or 3 month stretch where the place I was get my beer from was getting some Texas stuff.
Yeah.
And I picked this up, and I picked up some Jester King stuff as well. And yeah.
I'm trying to check the date on here. I can't quite read it. Something in 25. Hey, it's less than a year old.
There you go.
It's newer than that one I had a few weeks ago. I'll tell you that. Anyways, on the tongue jar over here, exactly how they described it. Some orange, some mango, some of that lychee, less floral on the tongue jar, but then on the nose buds there. But
kind of like that.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't like too much floral in my IPAs. Reminds me of like the old school bitter bombs.
Yeah.
But dry and enough bitterness to keep you going back for more. As you can see, properly hazed.
It looks wonderful.
Yeah, good lacing on it too. Some pretty sexy
very
lacing.
Sexy.
Yeah, very nice. So thank you to intern Brian for dropping this off. And sorry I didn't have it sooner. I kind of thought I already had. Speaking of forgetting things, just sitting in my fridge waiting to be dranked.
That's actually pretty hilarious.
Yeah, so good stuff. Yeah. Cheers to Pine House.
Thanks, Brian, you stud.
Fucking stud.
Hope we made his day when he hears that we called him a stud.
He made my day by giving me some free beer. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Get rocked up.
This is his birthday a couple weeks ago too. Happy belated.
Happy belated birthday, stud Brian.
Yeah. I felt we all went out for his birthday to this. It was a band at a local bar. It's kind of a divey type bar. I haven't been there in years.
We just call that live music. I don't think we call that.
There you go. It wasn't a concert. Yeah, it was dumb. Anyways, it was so fucking loud because we were so close because we know somebody in the band and the wife and everything. So we're sitting right next to the band. I shit you not, it was so loud that the next day my ears still rang, still hurt. Like anytime somebody put on music, I was like, oh my God, fucking turn it down. Obnoxiously loud.
Do you know how I can tell you're old?
Because of that whole thing. Like, here's the thing. I've gone to concerts where I went to Dave's birthday, Dave Grohl, when he did his birthday bash, and like basically every famous rocker came out and just fucking shredded our ears off.
Awesome.
My ears rang for 3 days. So amazing. I don't care. But this was one of those things where, because it was such a small space, like every time a drum or a cymbal hit, like you just see my eye twitch, it was too much. It was not balanced. It was too much. It was too close. It wasn't like the volume was turned up. It was like my face was inside his fucking snare drum.
Yeah, I get it.
And also I'm old.
I just like poking fun at you. Here's how I'm going to call myself old on this. I was looking up concerts at my local venue today because I was bored, seeing if anybody was coming to town. And I saw a concert that I clicked on. It's coming in December. And I was reading the excerpt on it, the little description, and I kept scrolling down, and it said they're advertising or putting out there, they have a new sound system. And I thought, ooh, I don't know about that.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't know if I can take that.
Yeah. Can you turn it down?
Sound system.
Yeah. That's so funny. You fucking old fart.
I know, dude. It's terrible.
Oh God. But anyways, it was all I was saying. It was so loud that because of the noise, I wasn't able to talk to Brian, and I was going to buy him a couple birthday beers. And every time I looked down, like our sink was off and we're at opposite ends of the table. And it wasn't like, I was like, hey, don't drink beer when you're done with this one so I can get you one. It just never happens. I still owe him a couple birthday beers. I did buy him one at trivia. Best, the championship. We had another trivia championship last week.
Another one.
Yeah. Twice a year.
How many of these do you have? Oh, okay.
Twice a year. And last time we got first. This time we got second by 2 fucking points.
That sucks.
Yeah. We didn't miss one question.
So how do you like wager points or?
So there's 2 different rounds where if you're like one of the first 3 teams to get it in, you get bonus points.
Oh.
And so they clearly missed some because they got both bonus points. They should have beaten us by 10, but they only beat us by 2. So they clearly missed some questions where we didn't miss not one question.
You should almost just win by default for that.
Thank you, Kevin, Patty, if you're listening.
To hell with the points.
Right. Played an immaculate game. So anyways, I owe Brian a beer or 2. All right. I wanted to read this. I don't really think it fits into booze news. This is more of a discussion thing, but according to the Brewers Association, consumers are seeking food and beyond beer options, as well as expanded hours at a taproom. According to a new taproom report from the Brewers Association, breweries need to go beyond just beer if they want to keep customers coming back. Pulling data from Arvade, taproom sales, the report shows that while draft beer still dominates, food and expanded hours are becoming bigger factors. From January of 23 to December of 24, draft beer and food made up nearly 80% of taproom sales. But those sales swing hard with the seasons. Draft sales can drop by $7,600 in slower months, and food by nearly $5,000. Peak months can see 15 to 20% spike, while slower ones can fall up to 30% below average. Draft beer is also trending down, dropping about $73 a month on average, the steepest decline across categories. Retail beer and merch saw smaller drops, so to-go stuff, while food sales actually rose by $42 a month. Liquor and cider also ticked up slightly. The Brewers Association says that the slow shift shows the value of diversification. Breweries offering more food or beyond beer options like cider or RTDs fared better in 2024. Those that did saw a median production bump of 1.1% compared to 6.5% decline across craft segment overall. Even within beer, customers seem to be looking for more value. Pint sales dropped double digits year over year, while larger pours like 20-ounce and half liters saw modest growth, likely a sign of value-seeking behavior. Smaller pours are way down. And when it comes to hours, Saturdays are still king, but weekdays like Monday and Tuesday are creeping up. Taprooms sticking to just Thursday through Sunday might be missing out on some of that weekday traffic. Bottom line, beer's still leading the charge, but food, flexibility, and pour variety could help taprooms stay ahead of shifting trends. Very long way of saying we need more than just beer in taprooms. It leads to my question. We are obviously drinking less beer than we did in our earlier years.
Yes.
What is it that would get you in a tap room more consistently?
So I am 100% behind the food, right? Because if you're just going to, I don't know, like I feel like the bar scene, maybe I'm wrong. It's like that's going to own most of your drinking, right? You don't usually go out to a brewery to just be like, oh, hey, like we're going to spend the night here.
To get hammered.
Right. Also because a lot of breweries will close up about 8, 9, 10 o'clock.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't think any of them are open past 10 o'clock by me.
Okay.
So I don't know what it's like out by you.
On the weekends, some are open till 11 or 12.
Okay.
But weekdays, it's usually by 9.
Got it. So then say, you're looking for a spot to go for lunch and you really like your local brewery because you love their beer and they got the best beer around.
Mm-hmm.
But it's lunchtime and they don't got no food.
Right. Where are you going to go?
So now you're automatically thinking elsewhere because they don't have food, and same thing with like dinner. It's like, hey, we can go get a before dinner drink. You stop at a brewery, grab a beer or two, and then go get your food. Or you can just say, hey, we're going to go have dinner here, grab 2 to 3 to 4 beers and food, spend more money, spend more time, and then you're kind of owning the customer in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're competing against anybody else in town who's got food, which is always, competition's great.
Yeah, because now you've got food and the novelty of fresh beer.
Right. And if it's good beer, then even better for you.
Exactly. One brewery comes to mind, and I will not name names. It's somewhere we frequent, and we like their beer. They don't have food, and they almost always have a food truck / pop-up type food thing because they're smart. They know that food will keep you there longer. You'll buy more beer, blah, blah, blah. Here's the problem, though. Food trucks and pop-ups are always so specific.
Yep.
Like, we're weirdos. We don't eat carbs and that kind of stuff. Like this place specifically almost always has pizza, and I'm not looking to have pizza. And so I often will not go to this place over somewhere else that has normal food, like abundance of options, basically, a salad or a burger or whatever. So the food trucks just aren't working for me anymore. Like, I feel like you need to have like a real kitchen.
Okay.
Or at least a food truck that's more than just one specific item.
Right, a little variety.
Even if it's not pizza, what if it's something I love, but nobody else wants this thing? Like, hey, we're the salad truck. And I'm like, fuck yeah, it's the salad truck. I'm going to get a chicken Cobb salad and have 9 beers tonight. And everyone else is like, I went to a brewery. Why the fuck do I want a salad?
That's what I would think. No joke.
Yeah. I think it's important to have options. Because here's the thing. There's so many good breweries around that we can go to like a tap house type of establishment that has good food. And we're bound to find a couple beers that we're into.
Oh, for sure.
Which negates the need for going to the brewery.
Yeah, right. Which happens all the time.
Right. Like, you've got Eagle Park, and you're going to go there because they got some bomb-ass fries.
Absolutely.
And you might have a beer.
They just have great food altogether.
Yeah. There's a brewery out. I'm going to fucking call them out because it's gone downhill. Tarantula Hill. Their food is so bad now. We used to go because we like to eat there. The beer's the same. But I don't know what happened in the kitchen. It has gone downhill. The last few times we've had food there, it's just been bad, inconsistent. They almost always mess it up. And it's not like we're substituting things. We're ordering it as is. It's like salads. How do you fuck up a salad? Here's your list of ingredients, dummy.
Yeah.
And we're just tired of it. We won't go anymore because we want to eat.
Chop it up or dump it out of the bag or
right. Do something. So like we've kind of stopped going because their food has gotten so bad and inconsistent.
Okay.
I hope they can change because I used to like going there and having food and whatnot. So yeah, I think food is a huge deal. RTDs don't do it for me. One thing that made me start thinking though was, you and I are drinking more Celsius these days.
Yep.
Would you go to a brewery and order a Celsius?
I've done it.
Have you? I have not.
Yeah, the last time I went up to Eagle Park, my beer tender came up to me and asked what beer I would like because he knows me and he knows what I drink, and I said, "Get me this seltzer," and no judgment. He just got the seltzer, and we had a great time, and yeah, I really appreciated it. So.
Shouldn't be judgment because no matter what, it costs. You're still spending money.
That's true.
Yeah. Like I could think of one brewery that we go to locally that does seltzers on a regular basis. And I don't think I've ever ordered one from there.
I mean, the two nearby me, right? The Explorium Mall Pub and Eagle Park, they always have seltzers every day. Eagle Park
it's their own. They're not bringing them in.
Right. Eagle Park has their Specto cooler. And they usually keep 1 or 2 varieties around, like rotating throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just came out with a Concord grape one. I think I talked about it a couple weeks ago. It was phenomenal. Yeah. I should have bought an entire fridge full of that. It was unreal. But the Mall Brew Pub, I've never had theirs before. They're allegedly award winning.
Oh,
and they're all kind of funny names. Like the grape one, it's like. I think they're like Kool-Aid inspired flavors.
Oh,
and
okay.
it's like tastes like purple or like tastes like blue. and that's what it's called.
Got it.
And it's just kind of funny in that sense. But they're supposed to be
You're
really
exactly
good.
right. I typed in Explodium Brew Pub Seltzer.
Yeah.
And tastes like purple, tastes like blue. First things that popped up.
Yeah. So I've never had them. I probably should now that I'm dabbling more into that area, but it's so hard to go there. It's not that their food's bad. You know, like when you go to a restaurant and you can tell what's like pre-made and what's, you know, there's nothing like spending $20 on a frozen burger patty, you know, that, you know, they just took out of the freezer and they cooked up and you're just like, oh yeah, this was $20. I could have just did this for free at home. And, you know, it just makes it not worth it.
Absolutely. I feel that so hard.
It's not bad. And they were just much better pre-COVID. And I think that speaks for a lot of establishments. Which
Tarantula Hill.
Which, you know, we don't know the variables, right? We're not on the insides.
Sure.
We're just a couple guys who don't mind speaking aloud our minds. And I think a lot of things were better pre-COVID, and then post-COVID, just dealing with a lot of different variables, and maybe it's staffing, maybe it's costs, maybe it's prices, who knows?
Yeah.
But
well, you know, you bring up another good point that I hadn't even thought about. You know, pre-COVID things were much different, you know, in quotes, better. One thing that I really dislike, and both the aforementioned Tarantula Hill does this, and so does Firestone, they don't have like a real wait staff. You scan a QR code, you order, and then it comes out. And I fucking hate it. And I don't hate it for the old man reasons you're thinking I hate it for. I hate it because of things like sometimes they come out and they literally just drop your food and run. And sometimes they forget silverware. Sometimes they forget ranch for my French fries. They forget shit, I mean, especially Tarantula Hill. They forget shit all the time. And then I've got to go like literally chase someone down. And it ends up being that this person does not work in the kitchen. And then that person's got to go find someone who actually works in the kitchen to go get the fucking ranch they forgot or whatever it is. I hate it so fucking much. It would actually cause me to go more if they got rid of that.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I know you say like, hey, we're not on the inside, and you're 100% right. We don't know the goings on of a restaurant / brewery right now in these times. But also, we're the people that are spending money there. Like, we're the demo.
Again, very accurate.
So, you know, maybe listen, not that I'm the end all be all, but maybe listen a little bit. I fucking hate your ordering systems. You guys never come and check and make sure things are cool. You forget shit all the time. How much would it cost to just have somebody, even if you kept that ordering system, one extra person on staff that just went around and was like, everything good?
Or maybe the manager could train people.
Yeah. T-Hill's awful with that.
They have maybe, I don't know.
There's a million people walking around and none of them actually do anything. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Eagle Park has that ordering. Like if you don't sit at the bar, they have all the QR codes on the table.
Mm-hmm.
The people that drop the food off are very kind, very polite. Always ask if you need anything else, if everything is okay. They're terrific. And get this, they also have this rolly cart that's kind of by like their soda machine, you know, if you just soda.
Yeah.
And it's got extra napkins. It's got to-go boxes. It's got just about anything extra you would need.
I like it.
If something was forgotten or you didn't have enough of it. And I think they do not have ranch on the cart. That you got to order. But yeah, I think they do a really great job of it, and they could be like the standard model for something like that.
Yeah. Important question. What are you dipping your fries in?
Ketchup.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
I love it. I'm a freak.
Fucking child.
Man, I've loved ketchup ever since I was a kid.
Oh,
I used to dip cucumbers in ketchup.
The fuck?
I used to dip pickles in ketchup. I used to open up a bag of potato chips and get a little bowl of ketchup and dip my potato chips in ketchup.
My God.
Oh man, I used to spread ketchup on bread and eat the bread. Oh, I would love ketchup.
I had no idea you were a sociopath.
Oh yeah, I'm a freak, man.
My God.
I apologize to anybody listening right now that didn't know I was completely outside of my gourd. I am a nut job.
Hold on. Do you put it on your eggs?
I used to, yeah.
Oh,
and my mac and cheese.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is wrong? Show me on the doll where they hurt you. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. That's real. That's how you know it's good. Good mac and cheese, a little ketchup on it. No, I don't do that anymore because I've evolved.
Sure. It's because people judge you. If no one was watching, you'd totally do it, wouldn't you?
But when I was younger, man, that was
no.
That was just nothing like some Ruffles chips, the ridges in some ketchup. Oh man. But yeah, ketchup and butter sandwich was one of my favorite things when I was a kid.
Ketchup and butter?
Yeah, you spread butter on one piece of bread. And then you spread ketchup on the other piece of bread. And then you put the two pieces of bread together and it becomes a ketchup butter sandwich.
Do you still eat this?
No, but maybe I'll try it tomorrow and let you know how it goes.
Now, real question. Is that a Wisconsin thing or is that a flex thing?
No, I think that was just a fucked up me thing.
Oh, okay. Because I've never heard of that.
Oh, it's not a real thing.
Okay.
At all. I used to eat two of them at a time.
Double fisting your butter and ketchup sandwiches.
Yeah, they were so good, dude. You don't even know.
Oh, I fucking can't. Oh, wow.
We've officially lost all the listeners.
Yeah, we're down to nothing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Sorry, one listener, if you're still there. Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I would eat with ketchup.
I can't remember the last time I had ketchup.
I used to put ketchup, like if I made like a turkey or ham sandwich, I would put ketchup on the sandwich too.
Oh my God. Like mayo and ketchup or?
No mayo,
ketchup?
just ketchup.
Okay.
Yeah, what else?
Wow.
Yeah, just your standards, hot dogs, burgers, brats.
On brats?
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh.
Greg.
Come on.
Give me all the catsup. When I get my burger, we got this restaurant out here, Culver's. I don't know if it's out in California at all. It's a little bit nationwide. So. But they do burgers and they're phenomenal. And I'll get burger or ketchup on my burger. And then I'll come home and I'll squirt ketchup on every bite of the burger I'm about to take.
Wow.
Oh, I love it. It's so good.
Here's the only fond memory of ketchup that I have. And I honestly, I cannot remember the last time I had ketchup. It's been well over a decade. But the one fond memory of ketchup I have is back in the day at McDonald's, you order a cheeseburger. And when we were kids, they didn't make food to order at McDonald's. They would basically store it in a heated like bin. And so sometimes these cheeseburgers would sit there for 20 minutes before you actually got to it.
Okay.
And it gave the ketchup this like almost gelatinous, then like it would like
gross.
Reduce a little. It'd be a little extra sweet, that kind of thing. And good or bad, to me, it tastes like childhood. And when I worked at McDonald's in high school and into college, I guess through college, they didn't make burgers that way anymore. It was all made to order. So sometimes on my break, I would make a cheeseburger, ketchup, all the normal shit, and just let it sit there for like 20 minutes before my break, and then eat that. Like, oh yeah, this is fucking childhood right here.
Oh man, that's funny.
So weird and gross, but
that is gross.
That, or if I wanted some nuggies, I wanted to taste like childhood, just let them sit there 20 minutes. Boom. Tasted like I was 5.
Never liked cold nuggets.
No, they don't get cold because they sit in what they used to call it the HLZ, the hot landing zone. It's the things I wish I could forget. And that thing was probably 150 degrees or whatever. So it kept everything pleasantly warm, but not fresh.
When I was younger, I liked the circle nuggets over the boot shaped nuggets.
Oh, give me all the boots, man.
And I would, again, you're gonna start thinking I'm like
you're gonna dip them in ketchup.
I did when I was younger.
Yeah.
But
Tom's has the best barbecue sauce.
I would eat all the breading off.
Oh my God.
The nugget, and Damn it. And then I would eat it. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm admitting all of this.
I don't know why either. Would you, after you ate all the breading off, would you look at him like he puts the lotion on its skin, puts the ketchup on its chicken?
Oh, take it off. No, I would just eat the fake chicken.
Wow.
Yeah.
The pink sludge. Well, we have really gotten off course. Let us know what would get you back into a brewery. Hopefully it's not ketchup. Whew. Wow. Learned a lot. This is a very educational flex.
Maybe you'll think different of me. Maybe you won't.
I think there's no way I can't.
Ketchup on eggs is solid, though.
No, that is what I would much more be okay with ketchup on fries or burger or hot dog than eggs. Eggs is weird.
To each their own.
Yeah, clearly. Whew. I still love you, though.
Yeah. Not a ketchup show.
No, very much not. We'll move on to some booze news. Here's something I thought I'd never say. Charlie Sheen is officially jumping into the NA beer game with a brand new offering called Wild AF Brewing.
That sounds familiar for some reason.
Wild AF Brewing?
Yeah.
Is it full of tiger blood?
I don't know. Maybe just Wild AF. Maybe that was like a show.
Yeah, maybe. The Hollywood Wildcard has teamed up with Harpoon Brewery and a branding firm called the Silent Group to launch the new line, starting with a flagship NA lager called Cold Gold. Sheen, now 8 years sober, says he's tried every non-alcoholic beer on the market and wanted to make one that didn't suck. His exact quote, "Wild AF is for people who believe the morning belongs to the night before." All right. The beer is available now for pre-order in 6, 12, and 24 packs online, with shipping starting November, just in time for the holidays and our least favorite month.
Does that mean like you should be able to wake up and just drink this right away? Is
Either that or
like?
Because you didn't wreck yourself the night before, you've still got the morning? Like you're not hungover?
Right, okay.
I don't fucking know. It's Charlie Sheen.
I didn't know he was 8 years sober.
I didn't either. I'm very surprised to hear that. Have you seen his new documentary?
No.
Oh, I have yet to see it, but I hear really good things about it. I really want to watch it.
He's still crazy?
Yeah, but not on drugs crazy, just crazy.
Oh, okay. That's a bit crazy.
Just naturally crazy.
Yeah.
Do you remember when he was like at the peak of his drugs crazy and he did a whole thing where he was searching for an intern?
I might have missed this.
Okay. This
sounds awesome.
Must have been like 2010-ish, if I had to guess.
Definitely don't remember this.
Okay. The whole thing, that was like mid, like Tiger Blood and Winning in those days. And he's like, I'm looking for an intern. And I applied. I thought, you know what? I hated my job at the time. I was making very little money. And my boss was a dick. I was like, you know what? I'll go fucking be a Tiger Blood intern. And at the very least, maybe I could get some social cred and get some followers or whatever, you know. And I applied. I actually made it to the second round of interviews.
No way.
Yeah.
Damn, that's awesome.
And then after that, no bueno. I had to sign up for a Twitter account just for that, though. That was the first time I ever signed up for Twitter was because of the internship. So then it was like a race to like, I need to create a bunch of tweets and be funny.
Oh, because that was part of the interviewing?
Yeah, it was to like run his social media stuff was part of the gig.
Oh.
So, and I already had like Facebook and Gram, I think, or whatever.
Probably
was
still MySpace at that time.
Yeah, maybe. Winning. But yeah, so all that to say, fuck you, Twitter. Island Brands. The co-founders face an investor lawsuit and new owners take over. Lisa Polner and Caleb Fournier, a wife and husband duo who befriended Island co-founders Scott and Megan Hansen, claim the Hansens breached their fiduciary duty and committed fraud by using hundreds of thousands of dollars invested in the lager brand for personal benefit. The lawsuit, which was filed August 28th in the 9th Judicial Circuit in South Carolina's Charleston County, also names Motu and Paget Thomas limited liability companies in Charleston as defendants. The plaintiff's relationship with ABH began in 2018 when the Hansens invited them to invest in Island Brands, a disruptive lifestyle brand with premium products across multiple segments in the adult beverage space. according to a now closed crowdfunding campaign on Start Engine. Between June of 2018 and February 2019, Pollner and Fournier gave the Hansons a total of $500,000 that they mistakenly believed was being invested into ABH via an account owned by Paget Thomas LLC. Instead of using the money for fledgling beer brand, the plaintiffs alleged that the Hansons spent it on vacations, as well as an online subscription for Netflix and Xbox, paid for their groceries and medicines, gas, and Starbucks, and fancy meals. After ABH was dissolved, an unaffiliated third-party private investment group acquired Island Brands and produces it for the southeastern U.S. and Caribbean. You're just blindly giving $500,000 to some weird alcohol brand?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
I could be a blind alcohol brand. Anybody want to give me $500,000?
Yeah, samesies. The Flex and Greg Alcohol Company. You should invest today.
Yeah, please do. We're going to do big things.
The biggest.
Yes.
It's going to be huge. Also, judicial system. No quicker way to tell if you're drunk than by making someone say judicial system.
Yeah, that's... Why would you do that?
Yeah. Old Dana Carvey joke. Sorry, everyone. Judicial system.
It's so funny you said that because every time I hear that word, that's what I think of.
Is it really?
Yeah, and that's why we're friends.
Yeah, chopping broccoli. Outdated state laws are screwing over small breweries, and the Brewers Association wants the DOJ to step in. The Brewers Association is calling out a trio of state-level beer laws that they say are crushing small brewers and protecting the big guys. Also, anytime I hear big guys or like good guys, or anything, I always think of Scott Hall taking a survey.
Yeah, one more for the good guys.
In a letter to U.S. Department of Justice this week, BA VP Mark Sereni described certain franchise laws, the three-tier system, and territory exclusivity as, quote, thinly veiled mechanisms for favoring large, entrenched economic actors at the expense of consumers and healthy competition. Translation, these laws make it harder and more expensive for small breweries to do business, especially when trying to get out of bad distribution deals or expand to new markets. The BA is asking the DOJ to investigate how these outdated laws are messing with the economy and interstate commerce. This could have a major impact on more than 5,000 breweries, along with the Brewers Association, most of which are independently owned by small producers. This is what I've been bitching about for years.
We harp on this all the time.
Yeah, Budweiser basically set the laws back as Prohibition was ending. For some reason, Budweiser was allowed to write half the laws, and that's why we have the three-tiered system and the territory stuff and all the distribution rules, and it's about time to get rid of that bullshit.
Agreed. And you know they were able to write all of it because they just probably paid everybody off.
Right.
I mean, they're
all the politicians. Yeah.
Filthy rich.
We'll end it on this one. A Michigan man has a loud argument and an even louder BAC. Police in Saginaw respond to reports. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Respond to reports of gunfire in a quiet West Side neighborhood just after midnight on September 17th. Officers already nearby said they heard 3 shots ring out and followed the sound to a house on Greenwich Street. That's where 59-year-old Michael T. Kraft.
Jeez.
What a name.
What a name.
Stepped out to meet them with what he claimed was a perfectly reasonable explanation. It wasn't gunfire. It was fireworks. But after a few more questions, that story started to fizzle out. Kraft eventually admitted he'd fired a handgun, allegedly because he was, quote, having troubles with his neighbor.
Oh, it's the first thing I do.
Reasonable. Yeah. Neighbor's being a dick. Where's my gun? He then led officers into the home where they found a gun sitting on the couch. Then came his breathalyzer tests.
Oh, boy.
You want to guess?
First of all, the best place to ever keep a gun is on your couch. I'm just going to
obviously easy access.
Clearly. Yeah. Loud BAC. Loud. Thinking sub 3.2.
Correct.
Because that's way too loud. But it's got to be more than double the limit.
Also correct.
So I'm trying to narrow this in, and we'll meet at like a happy medium of like a 0.25.
Oh my, 0.258. Look at you.
Wow.
It goes on, for context, Michigan considers anything over a 0.17 to be, quote, super drunk.
No way.
I'll go back to that in a second. After his arrest, things got even worse at the hospital, where Kraft reportedly became verbally aggressive and charged at officers. He's now facing charges of firearm possession under the influence, reckless discharge, and resisting police. He was released on $700 bond and is due back in court October 3rd. No one was hurt, but based on the BAC, we're guessing the neighbors weren't the only ones dodging bullets. Okay, super drunk. I looked this up. It's a real fucking thing. I thought this must be them being cutesy when they wrote the article or something.
Right, that's what I thought.
Super drunk is a real legal designation in some states. In Michigan, they passed the law known as the Super Drunk Law back in 2010. It targets people who are caught driving with a BAC of 0.17 or higher, which is more than twice the legal limit.
So do you only have to get caught drinking or driving with the BAC to be considered super drunk? Or is that just like 0.17 is considered super drunk?
So I think 0.17 is considered super drunk, but where it becomes effective in terms of charging someone
is the driving.
I think if you're drunk in public and super drunk, you're probably not going to face much more than you normally would.
Right.
But if you're caught driving and you're over double the legal limit, now they can really stick it up your ass.
Got it.
So, but yeah, I was like, what a legal sounding term, super drunk.
I mean, super is just like a adjective meaning like, so I mean, it works, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Flex was super drunk at the Packers game a couple weeks ago.
No joke. That was the first thing that crossed my mind. So, man, I was super drunk.
Ooh, yeah. Definitely super drunk.
Yeah, might have blown that 0.17.
Yeah.
Good thing I was not driving.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
like, I've told this before, but it's been a while. That's like the time I went to the Padres game and we walked outside and they were doing breathalyzer tests, and it was like as a, know your limit kind of thing. No one was being arrested because it wasn't where any of the cars were.
Right.
And we weren't driving. So I was like, I don't care what I blow. It doesn't matter. And so we walk up and they asked you, the cops like, hey, what do you think you're going to go? And the wife goes, I think I'm going to be right at the legal limit, 0.08, maybe 9. And she was right on the money, 0.08. And they go, hey, what do you think you are? And I was like, I'm definitely not legal to drive. Let's say like I'm a 0.12. And I blew and it was like a 0.18 or something like that. Cops like, I hope you're not driving. I was like, wasn't planning on it. Definitely not now. You don't have to worry about me. I just was here for the show of doing a breathalyzer.
Boy blew super drunk.
Yep. Whoops. Don't go to Michigan.
It's like going like supersonic or something like this.
Yeah. He's about to go super drunk, everybody.
Did you guys hear Greg got super drunk last night?
Again.
Oh man.
Yeah, good times. So all right, let's say we wrap things up.
Yeah, right on.
All right. I'm gonna say hi to Vanessa.
Hello, Vanessa.
Hi there. 2 weeks in a row, no Florida stories. Ooh.
Sad day.
Dry spell. Follow us on the socials at Craft Beer Republic. Mail at craftbeerrepublic.com, 805-530-BEER2337. All of that good stuff. Maybe by next week, not only will Flex be drinking, but also be thwipping.
The whip.
Thwip. I didn't even know that was a thing. So anyways, hope everyone out there is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
good night, everybody.